Hello YouTube, this is Sam back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you the installation process in my computer for the GeForce GTX 650 Ti. So as you guys may have known, I am going to be doing an upgrade video, hopefully one every week, showing upgrades on my computer. So we're going to go ahead and install the 650 Ti on this computer, and just test it, do its performance. I'm not really going to be able to do that on camera, but I will be able to show you the installation process. So the first thing we're going to do is remove the two screws, usually right here and right here. I've already gone ahead and done that before the video, so I'm just going to pull my case off, and I'm going to disconnect my fan. So I've got my two side panel fans taken off, and as you guys can see, let me see if I can move this a little bit closer. There's the inside of the computer. Now, if you guys do know, this is a mid-tower PC, so this is going to be a little interesting in getting this 11-inch card inside this mid-tower PC. I do here have the card, and as we can see, here's the Asus card. There's two fans on it, 650 Ti, two dual length DVI, one HDMI and one VGA. Sorry, I showed you the wrong spot. PCI 3 compatibility, and it only requires one PCIe power. So without further ado, let me just pull this up and show you guys the installation. So the first thing that we're going to go ahead and do is pull off this blue piece right here. That way you actually put your card in your computer. So you're not going to be able to see too much of this installation, but basically what you are going to see is I am putting it in this little black connector right there. It is the PCIe times 16 slot, and we're going to see how this works in this small case. So I'm going to go ahead and move this a little bit out, and I'm going to have to step in here. You probably won't be able to see it too much, but it's just literally clicking it into place and screwing in the two screws that hold it into these two holes right there. So I'll go ahead and throw it in, and I will show you after I do this. So if you guys don't know, most PCI cards go in upside down. Strange, I'm not sure why. But I'm going to go ahead and move my HD audio, which I'm going to need to set the card aside, and unplug my first two SATA connectors from my motherboard. And then, actually I'm going to have to remove all of my SATA cables from my motherboard. And then I can move my audio cable. So we're going to go ahead and take the graphics card now, and pull the audio cable up. Go ahead and insert it in the slot. We'll see how well this works. And it does look like I am interfering with something, but let's see what happens here. Okay, so the graphics card is in, and it was just the USB header. I just had to move it out of the way a little bit. So our graphics card is in, and as you can see, there is a red light right there. So from here I'm going to go ahead and install the two cables I just purchased, which are these braided Molex connectors. It's a 1 Molex connector, 2 Molex connector. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in my computer while we're in there. So let's go ahead and do that. So I know you guys can't see too much, But what I'm doing right now is I'm unplugging, this is a Molex to, it's Molex to SATA. Because I have 4 SATA drives and I only have 3 SATA ports. So I'm going to go ahead and connect that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and connect this one right here. And now I'll have 2. So I'm going to go ahead and connect the Molex to SATA connector here. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and install this little cable. And it is Molex to PCIe power. So we're going to go ahead and plug that into this end. Just got to make sure I got both ends. Yeah, this is the other one. One of these ends is coming out. I'm not 100% sure why, but it likes to come out. So we went ahead and put that on. Now we're just going to connect our power to the PCIe power slot. Sorry. See, how do we get power? There we go. Got power on the board now. It's all connected. It is going to be a little strange. And let's go ahead and reconnect my SATA cables. You guys can't see that because it's way underneath the card, but I'm going to go ahead and reconnect the SATA cables. There's one of them. Here's the second one. And as I've noticed, this card is blocking off my 4th SATA port. So what I'm going to have to do is disconnect one of my optical drives, just until I can get a bigger motherboard, which will be coming hopefully next week. So I gotta figure out which one of these do I want to keep. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the this black one right here connected. Okay. And from here, I just want to make sure these connectors are in there because it keeps powering on and off. There we go. It should work now. Let me go ahead and disconnect this. Let's see what we got here. These cables don't want to go in, so we'll see how they want to go in, if they do go in. I'm going to push this cable as far in as I can, because that's the cable that keeps popping out. So basically, what I've done is installed a braided cable here. These little brown cables right here like to come out by themselves for some reason, but it's a dual splitter. This goes to the graphics card, which is green now because it has power to it. I've got my SATA cables down here connected. You guys can't see that too well, but there's one here, and one here. It is blocking my last SATA port, so I'm going to have to buy another motherboard. I was going to buy another one anyway, so now I have an excuse to. So yeah, this cable, this one is a little bit more sturdy than this one is, and this is just the adapter to the PCI power. So from here we're just going to go ahead and throw in my second Molex connector that I purchased. I'm going to raise this up one more time. I'm going to cut it open from the top. And this is just for extra connectors in the future that I may need. This one is connected to the fan. So I'm going to go ahead and unplug this one. This one's connected to my front fan. So right here, if you guys can see the wire I'm moving. So I got that cable in, and we're just going to go ahead and plug this one in. Plug my system fan back in. But it doesn't want to go back in. There we go. That should have gone back in this time. There we go. Now it's back in. So what I've done is I've installed all of my connectors, this being the extra connector. So I have one connector here extra, and I believe I don't have any other connectors because this one's being used as SATA, which I don't even need now. I can just remove that cable because I only have 3 devices. This one's powering the graphics card, which is right here, and this one is powering my front fan, if you guys can see it right here. So yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these 2 screws in right here, and we'll be all done. So since this video is already 12 minutes long, I'm just going to cut it short right here. You guys don't really need to see me screw in the 2 screws and connect my HDMI cable to the back. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Rate, comment, subscribe. Give me recommendations, comments if you guys you know what you want to see. But other than that, rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.